Well, hello again, everyone. Greetings from Lynchburg, Virginia, where I reside. It's good to see everyone here today. We're excited about where we're going with Ripples. You're going to see some new things that we have coming out that are very exciting, ways for you can earn some points, lots of them. And we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. We want to get everybody up and going. So got a couple of minutes before we actually begin. So uh, do me a favor, make a comment in the comment section and let us know who you are, where you're from, and then invite your friends to come on and join us. So this is a great opportunity, and we're excited about where we are and where we're going. So join us, and we'll wait just another minute or so, and we'll get started with this. Um, I would say as we get started, please put your phones on vibrate. Don't record this. We're trying to make sure that whatever gets out is the latest information. And if you know what's going on with Ripple, we change it almost on a daily basis. So we want the latest information out there. So help us with that if you would, and don't make a recording of this. We'll have recordings available that you can send to your family and friends and invite them to the program. So my name is Jim Wagner, and I will be your presenter today. And today is April 17th, Wednesday. And it's hard to believe we're this far into the new year, but we are. So anyhow, let me get started. Let me share my screen with you, and we will get going with this program. Okay, once again, I just went over that, so we'll just leave that there, and we'll move on from there. This is a hang on just a second. All right, this is a informational session, and it's a training session. Again, my name is Jim Wagner. I'm a member of Team Positcash, which is Dave's team, and we'd love to have you join us with us. And what we say at Ripple is play, enjoy, win, share, and give back to one who needs it. This is what we believe. This is what we're trying to do, and you'll see as we move forward that we are trying to do that in a big way. So relax, and let me just say this: do not overthink this program. This is a very simple program, and if you overthink it, it can cause you kind of a lot of headaches and so forth. So don't overthink it. Just relax and just look and see what we have and jump in and earn some points and win some things with those points. And you'll see how we're going to do that in just a second. So we're talking about the world of rewards points. Everybody knows that there are all kinds of rewards points out there, from hotels to airlines to um, grocery stores, you name it. Anywhere you look, there's always all kinds of rewards points. I get points from my grocery store. Every time I buy something, I get points. But the catch is those points I can only use for gas. Um, Ripple is so much better because you can use you can use it for just about anything you want. And I'll show you how you can do that in just a minute. But I mean, with those rewards points that I get from the gas station, I fill up both my cars at the same time. I save anywhere between $35 and $45 every time I fill up. That's nice. But again, I can only use it for gas. So we're going to make this so that you can have some personal gains and also be able to help others at the same time. So I'm going to take a second here, not a second, but 4 minutes, and show you a video that we use as our promotional video. And so you can get a feeling of what Ripple is all about. And then I'll come back and go into a little more details with you. Okay, just a second. Let me mute myself because I know that causes problems.
Welcome to rewardsripple Solutions, better known as Ripple. This is a quick video intro of what Ripple offers to their members. As you know, there are many opportunities being offered on the social sites about making you rich with their next big product. As you and I know, they are not always what they say they are. So let me begin by telling you we're not a business opportunity or a get-rich-quick scheme. Ripple is a free platform designed to help charities and struggling people around the world. The Ripple platform allows you to earn free points daily, which you divide 50-50 with a national charity, and use your points for your day-to-day necessities. Let's explain. Every time you play or participate in any of Ripple programs, you're always helping charities around the world. And the best thing is you have the opportunity to pick which charity you want to earn points for, and can change every one. On the Rewards Ripple platform, we offer many different games, surveys, and postings you can post on your social environment, where you receive points. Then these points you can use on the Ripple auction site. Yes, that's what we said. You earn free points where you can use them to bid on your day-to-day necessities, like groceries, hygiene products, food, and many other items that you may be short of in your day-to-day life. Wow, you may say. But it even gets better. Sometimes we all get behind on our bills, whether it's rent or your utility bills, or maybe you are late on a student loan or credit card payment. Well, just go to the auction site and bid on Make My Payment for Me. Crazy, right? But it doesn't stop there. Additionally, on the auction site there are luxury items, things like cruises and vacations, airline tickets, even cash money, and all these are free to you if you win the bid. The more games you play in, and the more postings you post, the more points you receive. Then simply place your bid on the product you want. And don't forget, every time you win, your points are divided 50-50 with the charity you are playing for. And guess what? They can go to the charity side of our auction site and bid just like you. In fact, we are setting a new standard for charitable organizations, as they don't have any of the red tape they normally have to go through with a traditional donation. It's simple. Let's say the nonprofit organization is looking for a pallet of water or warm clothes. They just place a bid on a pallet of water, or the warm clothes they are looking for. And if they win the bid, the product is immediately shipped to the people or organization they are trying to help. It truly is a game changer for charitable organizations. Think about it. As soon as they win the bid, the product is on the way to make a difference. No red tape, just true results. In the meantime, let me tell you how this can be life-changing for you and your family. Every time you refer somebody to this exciting program, you get 20% of their winning share of points, and what's even better, 10% of their winning share of points goes to your fundraising program or vacation fund. Make sure you visit our website to get a full understanding how our referral and fundraising programs work. So sign up and start telling your friends and family or anybody you meet about Ripple, as every time they play and win, you win points. And it even gets better. With some of our partners, you can even win real cash all for playing in their games. So again, share this new incredible platform with your friends and family, which will make a difference in their life just like yours, as they can win their day-to-day necessities just like you. And remember, it can be anything from groceries, pay a bill, or cash. And don't forget, if they win, you win. At the same time, you are doing your part by playing for charities and winning points to make a difference to the people who need the help. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is truly to help charitable organizations and struggling individuals. At the same time, make a little difference in your life by getting the day-to-day necessities, or the odd luxury items. How can you do this, you may ask? It's real simple. Our advertisers play an 8 to 12 seconds video in our games, advertising their products that fit your profile. And if you want to purchase through the ad, you often are giving a discount. By you watching the advertising, Ripple generates an income that we purchase products for the auction site, where you are able to bid on the items that you want. This is truly a win-win situation for everybody. Sign up now and let's make a difference. We thank you for being part of this game-changing platform, raising funds for charitable organizations around the world. The revolution starts now. So make sure you join us on one of our weekly webinars to find out more. As we say at Ripple, play, enjoy, win, share, and give back to one who needs it.
Okay, let me get back to my PowerPoint here. And
welcome to Rewards Ripple Solutions.
We've already seen that. We don't need to see that again. Okay, as you can see, this is a game changer. This is unique. Nothing like this has ever been done before. You're not just winning for personal gain, you're contributing to charities as well. We call it I play and we win. Every time you play and you win, 50% or 50-50 you split with the charity, and you get to choose the charity of your choice. And you can change it however you want. You can, if you want one day, you do one charity, do another one another day. But 50-50, you get 50%, they get 50%. Now, occasionally we'll give all 100% to the charity, especially if it's a disaster or something where they really need the help. But most of the time, I would say at least 90% of the time, they're going to be divided. So our vision is this: create a community where everybody benefits, players and charities alike. We're going to stand out, and you're going to make incredible contributions to your environment and your charity. So how do we plan to do this? Well, first of all, we don't want to create a burden. We also want to, but we do want to create some satisfaction, and we want to fulfill a need and at the same time create some excitement. So how does that happen? Well, first of all, no burden. The cost on this is zero. There is no cost for you to become a member and earn points. So there's no burden because there's no cost. Then second of all, fulfillment, helping charities without financial burden to you. Everybody knows that charities are hurting. They all need more money, they more help. There's so many things that they need to fulfill their goals and mission, but you can't help everybody. If you're like me, you get requests every day from some sort of charities asking for money. And most of the time, it just doesn't fit in your budget. Well, now it can. But do you need financial help? Well, we can fulfill that need. And excitement. Well, everybody wants to be a winner, don't they? And well, how does that happen? Well, here's how we do it. We help you get points, multiple ways. And here's some of the ways that you can get those points. Referrals. Ask somebody to join. The winner's circle. Match it. That's our first game that we're going to come out with. New sports games. Let me stop here and just tell you a couple of things about this. We are right now working with the NFL, and we're going to have a presence at the draft. We're going to have a game where you can earn points for predicting who each team is going to pick. Now, many of you may not be interested in American football, but there are a lot of people that are. So if you know anybody, or if you want to earn some points, get signed up and you can start earning points just for making correct guesses. But also you can earn points for posting banners about our sponsors and the things that are going on with Ripple. And our surveys. Our sponsors have an opportunity to ask you to give a survey so that they can see if they're doing things correctly. And you have a chance to let them know so that they can make corrections and make your experience better. And there's so much more to come. And you'll see as we move forward where we're going with this. But you just have to wait because not everything is going to come all at once. But there is a lot more to come. So what do you do with your points? Well, you take them and you convert them into your everyday necessities. Like you saw in the video, food baskets, hygiene items, pay a bill, cash, lots of different things. If you look at the picture on the right, you'll see what an auction site will look like. Mars won't look exactly like this, but this gives you a general idea of what it'll be like. And you'll go in there and you'll take the points that you have and you will bid on an item. And if you turn out to be the highest bidder, you'll get that item absolutely free. So it's a great idea. It didn't cost you anything. All you had to do was play in some games, earn some points, and then use those points to bid on items that you win. So, but here are some ideas on some images of some different categories where we're going to have items in, so you can see what you can bid on, what's coming down the road. And there are lots of different categories, but you may look at this and say, well, gee, in our country, we need more things than that and different types of things. Well, we accept suggestions. So send us something and say, listen, we would like to have such and such. And we'll take a look at it and see if we can do it, see if we can work it out for you. So we want to make sure that everybody who's involved with this has an opportunity to bid on items that you can actually use. So, but our auction is also different in a very, very special way. If you look at the left side, you see after a certain amount of bids, 3 in this case, you lose your points on that current bid. But you don't actually lose them at that point. They go into a holding bucket. And those points are then divided equally among the company on November 1st of each calendar year. So you get them back when you need them the most. To give you an example of how it works, look at the picture on the right. Let's say they're bidding for a food basket, and Tom and Sue are the only two that are bidding at this point. Well, Tom opens the bid and he bids 10 points. Sue bids 11, Tom bids 12, Sue bids 13. Tom comes back at 14. Now that's 14 points that Tom has bid. Remember, that's his third bid. If Sue stops at this point and Tom is the highest bidder, he gets that bid. However, if Sue bids one more point, Tom is out and he's lost those 14 points. Sue would then get the bid. But those points that Tom had, those 14 points, go into that bucket. And then on November 1st, with everybody else's points that they bid 3 times and didn't get the item, all those points are divided equally among everybody in the company. And you get them just at the right time of the year when all the holidays are. So Tom could actually continue bidding if he wanted to, but he would have to start with new points every 3 bids. Now, charities are different. They don't lose their points if they don't get the item that they bid on. But because we want to be able to make sure that they have full use of the points that they need to get the things that they want. Okay, the first game that we're going to be releasing is the Match It game. And this is a very fun, simple game. I'll go through this briefly with you to show you how it works. When you play this game, you open it up. First thing they're going to ask you is, what charity do you want to play for? You pick your charity and hit click, and you're done. Then you come over, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to pick your pattern. If you look at the picture on the left, you'll see the purple Y in the middle of the screen. That's the pattern. That's one of multiple patterns that you can choose from, or you can just pick your own numbers. Anytime you hit one of those numbers, you get points. If you get the whole thing, you get a lot of points. But you say, well, how do I get those points? How do I earn those points? Well, here's how it works. Very simple. At the bottom, you see where those numbers are? Well, those numbers are not there. They don't just come up like random. All of a sudden, the number shows up. And how the numbers work, a new number comes up starting at 12 o'clock a.m. Monday morning and all the way through 11:59 Saturday night. And a new number comes up every 6 hours, but it stays up for 12. So the numbers don't come up and as a number right away. It comes up as an icon that you have to click on, and it says, before your number is revealed, we're going to take you to a short video from one of our sponsors. And it's just an 8 to 15 second video. And so you click on the icon, it opens up a video. You watch the video. After the video, he comes back, and if your number is there, and you click on the number, and if it's part of your pattern, it'll turn gold like you want it, like the one you see on the right. If it's not in your pattern, it'll turn red. But that's okay, because if it turns red, then it takes you right back to the sponsor site. And many times at that point, because you're at their website, they can make offers to you there that to maybe entice you to purchase one of their items or whatever. You just want to try to they want to try to get your business. So they're going to make some offers for you so that you can come back and visit their sites and purchase things and so forth. So as we move forward, like I said, the numbers come up every 6 hours and they stay up for 12, which means that you don't have to be up between 12:01 and 6:01 in order to get the 12 o'clock number. That number, the 12 o'clock number, is going to be up until 11:59 a.m. So at 6:01, you're actually going to have 2 numbers up. So you could get up at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and get up and pull your game up, and you can do two numbers at one time. Get them both done at the same time, and then do the same thing 7:00 p.m. So it doesn't take much time to do this to start with, and you can do it just twice a day. And like I say, every time you hit a number, you get points, and when you miss a number, I mean, when you get the entire pattern, you get a lot of points, and it'll show you in the game how much points each pattern is worth. So then, as you saw in the video, they the payout. Here's how the payout goes. Just so you know, like I said, the first whatever points you won, they start off by dividing them 50-50 with the charity of your choice. Then taking your points, they actually get split too. But here's how it works. Let's say, looking at the stack on the left, Sue is the winner. Well, Sue, of the points that are left now, of her half, she gets 20%. And Tom gets 20% because Tom invited Sue, and you invited Tom, so you get 20%. So you have an opportunity to get 20% of Tom's and 20% of Sue's, and as many people as you put in on those lines, you're going to get those points. So the object is you want to try to invite as many people as you possibly can, because even though you won and you only got 20% of your points rather, you're going to get those back many times over, just because you invited other people, and you're going to get 20% of the points when they win. Now, to start with, though, 10% goes into the winner's circle, and I'll come back to that in a minute. But that takes care of 60% of the points. So now, where did the other 30% go? Well, they go to charities. First of all, if you're the winner, nothing actually goes to your charity. You say, wow, I mean, I played for this and I didn't get anything from my charity? No, but here's how it works. When you invite people, instead of 2 levels, you got 3 levels that you can get points from. So now you got 0, Pete got 10% of your points, Jack got 10%, and Paul got 10%. Now, again, if you're the winner, you look at the other side, you get the same thing. You go down 3 levels, and of all the people that you bring in, you're going to get 10%, or your charity is going to get 10% of whatever they win down 3 levels. And then you get to the 3rd level, there could be hundreds of thousands of people there in your 3rd level, which could mean a lot of money for your charity or for your vacation fund, if that's what you want to use it for. But anyway, that gets you to 100%. So there's all kinds of ways to get points. Like I said before, referrals, that's one of the best ways. You get 5 points for every new member that comes in that you referred, and you also get 25 bonus points if you refer 25 people. So very, very simple. Just keep inviting and keep inviting. It's hard for people to say no for something that's free, right? Especially when they can see how they can get points and use those points to get their everyday necessities. Now, the winner's circle. Let me tell you how that's going to work. You guys are our pioneers. You have been faithful in helping us, and we really appreciate that. We want to do something special for you. That's why we took 10% of the winnings out of the match game and are putting them into this winner's circle. We're only going to put 10,000 people in this. Now, we don't have 10,000 people yet, but we will have them very shortly. But so what you want to do is you want to get involved with this program so that you can get the rewards that are going to come from the winner's circle. Only 2 requirements: participate in 1 auction a month and sign up 1 new member. Get that and you're in. Here's what it's going to be. After the end of the month, we're going to take all the 10% of every winning bid and put them into the winner's circle. And then those points are going to be equally divided among all the members of the winner's circle. So there can be thousands, millions, maybe of points every month. As this grows, it's going to be a whole lot more than that. And you're never going to lose your place in the winner's circle because you were a pioneer and we want to reward you for that. So it makes sense. Get as many people as you know to sign up for the winners for this, so that they can get into the winner's circle. Again, all you have to do is participate in one auction when we open them and sign up one new member. Another way that we're going to be able to reward you is in the round robin program. Everybody who comes into our program has to have a sponsor. And like I said, you're sending out your code, and I'll show you that in a second. But you're going to send out your code, and those will be your people. However, people are going to find out about us through various ways and don't have a sponsor. Well, we have to get them a sponsor, and the round robin does that for us. As you can see in the picture here, those people who don't have sponsors go into that funnel. And one by one, they drop into the winning line of the people below. One goes to Josh, one goes to Dave, one goes to Carol, another goes to Hawk, and then Josh gets another one, and so forth. So it works out so that everybody who goes into that funnel gets a sponsor. And you benefit because it turns out that that's going to be just like somebody that you personally sponsored. And so you're going to get the same 20, 20, and 10. I mean, it's unbelievable what you can get from the round robin. Again, we're only going to do 10,000 members. So we want you involved, and we want to help you. So get involved, do whatever it takes, so you can get the extra people that are going to bring those extra points to your program. So where do we get the money from? Well, here's a picture of some sponsors. Some of these we're working with. We've already got some signed agreements, and they're willing to pay to be sponsors on our site because they're looking for eyeballs. They want people to see their ads. They want to see they want people to see what they're doing, and so they're willing to pay for that. And it's a great way for them to advertise and offer you specials. And it's a great way for us because we get that money, and that money goes to pay for the prizes that go onto the auction. Now, this is just an example, but that's the way that we're going to be able to help the sponsors, but also help you at the same time. So how do you sponsor somebody? How do you get somebody in? If you look at this is a picture of your back office. And there's a QR code and a code underneath it. That code is what ties you to anybody that you refer to the program. So you have them copy your QR code or send them a link to the code. And when they sign up and register, and all it takes is your name, phone number, and email address. And that's all we ask for. And then you can get them signed up, and they're in your personal winning line. You can also use social media to your advantage. Use the chat AGI, the artificial intelligence sites. Let them do the work for you. Give them what you're looking for, and ask them to give you some general ideas. When you get them, you can then take it and customize it so it makes it sound more like you rather than artificial intelligence. And you can do it with excitement, urgency, credibility. You name it. You can do all kinds of things with this. So take advantage of that and get the word out. Also, lost my mouse here. Hang on. There we go. So thank you for joining us. Here's our, if you look at the right side, these are our training times and our times when we do the presentation. You're at the 2:00 Wednesday. We do 2 and 11 on Mondays and Thursdays. And we do 2 p.m. on Wednesdays, 11 p.m. on Tuesdays. And you can see them all. I don't need to go through them all with you. But then at noon on Saturday, Dave does the company update. So get back to the person who invited you on the call today and get signed up. Again, it's free. Don't overthink this. Just do it. And you can check our website. It's not completely up to date yet, but it will be. Get with the person who invited you, fill out the form, and get involved with our program. So once again, thank you for joining us, and God bless.